Hello, everyone. Welcome to Maximize Your Life with Dr. Regina Banks-Hall. Today, I am continuing part 2 of Overcome Your Fear and Walk into Your Destiny. As a woman, I have asked myself the question, what propels some women to move ahead in life and find success while others remain hidden in the shadows? In my conversations with many women, I found the difference is commitment, self-confidence, and a good support system. Growing up in the 70s, I remember the challenges for African Americans rebounding from the tragedies of the 1960s. I confronted racism and oppression, but remember that my parents always reminded us God would provide. We were to remain committed to obtaining an education and becoming productive members of society. In 1993, I decided to sell Mary Kay cosmetics to earn extra income. It seemed like a brilliant idea at the time. After joining the company, I realized it required a lot of effort and commitment, and most importantly, interaction with people. Engaging with strangers was not on my list. This fear would become a reality when I had to expand my customer base outside of family and friends in order to sell the product. My recruiter recommended a trip to the mall to cold call for customers by offering them a free facial. My goal was to meet at least 5 new women. On my first trip, I spent 5 hours walking around the mall trying to introduce myself to strangers. By the time I was ready to leave, I had obtained 5 telephone numbers of women who did not want a facial but wanted me to reach my goal. Eventually, I would overcome this fear, talking and sharing the Mary Kay opportunity with many women. This new freedom of communicating with strangers was the foundation I used to win a new company car. After winning the car, I decided to advance my career and become a Mary Kay sales director. I would also achieve this goal and was now responsible for leading others who desired the same opportunity. However, the magnitude of my new position became overpowering. While I was flying home from the new director's training seminar provided by the company, I was now in charge of 30 women, required to hold my own sales meetings, and expected to engage my team members, helping them build their own businesses and career. I was afraid and unsure of my abilities for leadership. However, I was their leader, and it was up to me to help them achieve their goals. As I took on this new experience leading others, my fear of failure was erased as the women working with me began to achieve their own success. A new confident woman was emerging, and my confidence in my abilities began to increase. The experience improved my public speaking attitude, appearance, and self-confidence. Eventually, I decided that my career path should move into another direction, and I started my own business, Regina's All-Star Apparel and Accessories. I believe it is important to share the Mary Kay story because my ability to overcome the fear of leading women improved my personal and professional development in other areas, such as goal setting and mentorship. It also allowed me to identify my internal strengths, weaknesses, threats, and future opportunities for growth. Through my personal development, I learned how to place the focus on my strengths in order to create the success I desired and look for solutions to improve my weaknesses. When completing academic studies, students learn how organizations implement business strategies in order to improve profits, enhance employee development, and meet organizational goals. The creation of the strategy is the blueprint used to guarantee a chance for success. This same type of strategy can be useful in helping individuals create a personal and professional development strategy. In order to overcome your fear and walk into your destiny, you must create your own personal and professional strategy. This begins after you define your mission and goals, followed by a review of your own internal strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. This assessment helps you identify skills supporting the completion of your goals and threats that hinder you from achieving them. In the business community, we call this a SWOT analysis. When you identify your strengths, you identify the skill sets that help you leverage opportunities for growth and success. In identifying your weaknesses, you identify characteristics that may limit your success, but these weaknesses can be addressed. When you identify opportunities, you are focusing on trends, job opportunities, events, and ideas that provide you an opportunity for future growth and development. Finally, when you identify threats, you will look at events or forces beyond your control which require a future plan of action. While earning my doctorate degree, one of the requirements we had to complete was a personal SWOT analysis. The purpose of the exercise was to determine what strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats could aid or limit the completion of the doctoral degree. The exercise was helpful because I now visually could identify my strengths and limitations. Therefore, I recommend everyone complete the following exercise and each year review your list and make adjustments as you achieve goals and find new opportunities for growth. First, conduct an internal assessment of your strengths and weaknesses and identify opportunities for success and potential threats. Identifying your strengths will help you understand your strongest personal attributes. For example, determine what you do well. Assess how you interact with others. What causes are you passionate about? These attributes can be useful in charting your path forward to success. Identifying your weaknesses helps you identify areas where you can improve. For example, determine areas where you can improve either finances or skill sets. When identifying opportunities, look at positive trends that help build your personal development. And then finally, when listing threats, identify those forces that may hinder you or block your future success. You've been listening to Maximize Your Life with Dr. Regina Banks-Hall. Please tune in for episode number 3 on Overcome Your Fear and Walk into Your Destiny. And remember to subscribe.